Hello, hello. Today is February 22nd, 2023. And the word of the day is order. And what I received today, which I wanted to share with you, if you add the numbers, the dates, the month, the day, and the year of today, you will find February 2, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 13. And 1 plus 3 equals 4. And so I was led to this by my angelic team, my super conscious mind, universal mind, God, however you want to look at it. And I thought that was so interesting that the word of the day, and the word of the day was channeled, I don't know, months back, a few months back. And I decided to do these words. And for some reason, I intuitively decided to add up the day, the month, the day, and the year for today. And it turns out to be 4. And when I looked up what number 4 means in numerology, it's all about organization, which leads to power and success or fortune or something like that. But I mean, I'm not exact with the words, but I know power is one of the words. But basically, what I got is when you have order and have organization, not only in your thoughts, but in your action, in your environment, you will be prosperous, and this will give you power. And then, of course, the card of the day is 5 of Cups. And when I first looked at this card, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be totally different than anything you read out there. And I actually had to pray about this and get clarity and be open to receiving the knowledge of this card. So I'm just going to share with you my interpretation of the card, and you can take it or leave it, but I'm going to explain it to the best of my ability. So first of all, I'm going to look at the 5 of Cups. So 5 to me is a number of grace, of balance, of God's kindness, the good universe that we live in. We live in a friendly and kind universe. And if you look here, we have 3 of Cups. Well, first we have a total of 5, which is saying grace again. And so I'm going to go off of like the number 3, right? There's 3 spilt and 2 standing. And so if we have 3 spilt, there's two translations that I can give you of this. So the 3 can be Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And if you look here, the red. So red, and then this is green. I don't know if you can see that on the screen as green, but it is green. And I'm going to explain it with the Trinity first, and then I'm going to explain it without the Trinity. So Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So basically, the Father is, well, I guess I'm going into the super conscious mind. So I'm also going to explain it what I was going to try to explain it differently, but it wasn't coming out that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I'm doing. So basically, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So when I look at the spilled, the 3, it's he or she. This could be a woman or a man. And when you look at this, I look at the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and I see Father as a super conscious mind, the Holy Spirit as the subconscious mind, and the Son as the conscious mind. And the green symbolizes new life, the color green, fertility, abundance, wealth, growth, fertility. And so basically, when it comes to the subconscious mind, what is not discussed, like, there's a lot of talk about limiting beliefs or past traumas and hurts and negative thinking, if you will. And so when we have negative thinking, or anxiety, fear, and worry, we can get depressed. And so those things are really strongholds over our lives. They are stalemates. They keep us stuck. And there's different modalities, to release like these resentments or regrets or disappointments or deep anger or anguish, like all the negative feelings, right? So like we all have the gamut of all emotions, all feelings. Everyone's been through something. No one has not been through something. And so basically, those things must be cleaned out if you're even if you were like, this is not religious, this is spiritual, first of all. And so you can take the religion out of it. It's just more symbology, if you will. And there has to be forgiveness. So anywhere you have anger or hurts from other people, or you're holding on to a past relationship and have shame about it, that it didn't work out, or just anything. It could be job, it could be anything. You need to clear that out of your system through any energy work, prayer, journaling, some way to get past your hurts and anger and fear, worry, shame, guilt. You have to find a way to get past that, because once you get past that, you can look around you and see that there's 2 cups here that are full. And if you look also, overall, this card is all about grace, enlightenment. Like, it's like, you got this, is what I'm saying. You got this. You just got to work through the garbage that's in between you and entering the kingdom of heaven, which is manifesting everything that you could ever want in this life and more. And I'm going to explain to you how this works. So basically, the subconscious mind records everything. With subconscious mind is also your soul. When people say your soul, they're talking about the subconscious mind. And basically your soul, your subconscious mind records everything from this lifetime or any other lifetime or any astral level. And that part has to be cleaned out for you to have access. Well, consciously you do it. So your subconscious mind can have access to your superconscious mind. So if we're thinking in the Trinity level, the Holy Spirit is your channel to the Father, but it's the conscious mind, right? The conscious mind has to get rid of the bitterness, the anger, the fear in order to be in union with the Holy Spirit, to receive the superconscious mind, the Father's knowledge and wisdom that is infinite, that has all the codes to prosperity, to wealth, to health, to happiness, to your path. And it has everything that has ever existed and that will ever exist, and that you can tune into in this body and in this lifetime if you can get past your negative stuff. And you can get past it because it's already saying in this card that it's all possible. So when I see these two cups, these last two, I'm thinking, and if you notice, it's all gold. So this is like sun, golden light. It's all good. But if you look at these last two cups, I'm thinking those are, at first I said intuition and superconscious mind. And I'm still not 100% sure where I would want to put these yet, because I haven't got that download, but it got so late. And so either way, they're full, they're not poured out, they are full. So if I would say, since this is the number of 5, so double 5 and 5 is double grace, is 25. But I'm just going to leave that for now and come back to that maybe some other time when I have more clarity. So if you look at his robe, it's black. And to me, this is all the suffering, all the limiting beliefs, all the pain and anguish that he's experienced or she's experienced. Sorry about the movement. I'm trying to be comfortable. But also, if you look at the robe, he has white, which is enlightenment and purity and spirituality, even on the head, on the crown chakra. And if you look behind him, there's a bridge. And this is the bridge that he needs to cross in order to get to this. I call this the kingdom. I need to get comfortable once and for all. Sorry, guys. And so, okay, so this is the palace, the castle, the kingdom. To me, this is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven, to me, symbolizes where we are one in the Trinity. And so basically how I see the law of oneness is if we are a drop in the ocean, everything that makes up that ocean makes up that drop. So all the characteristics of the ocean are characteristics of that drop. So all the characteristics of God are characteristics of you. And you just got to get past the garbage that's in the subconscious mind so that you can have new life, cross that bridge and enter the kingdom. And also, if you look at when I see the water is conductive, and water has to do with energy, right? Energy and movement and momentum. And it can be read in many different ways. But the water, it's like you can't let your emotions get the best of you. You can't be reactive. And you have to learn your lessons in order to take the bridge to the kingdom. So what lessons from the world that you needed to learn from your relationships? What things do you need to heal from your subconscious mind to have that conductivity, right? Conscious self, subconscious, because the subconscious is connected to your superconscious, which is God consciousness. So, what is it that you need to remove out of the way so you can have direct and complete access and to have that order, that oneness? So you can manifest whatever it is that you want and be the person that you're here to be, whatever that may be. So that's all I have for you today. This was like an intense card reading, and it was a lot to read into. And like I said, these two cups, they could either, I haven't decided what they are because, like I said, I'm not really 100% clear, but I would say that it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. And there's still blessings and new life coming your way. So I will chat with you tomorrow. I hope this reading receives you clearly and that you're able to receive whatever it is that you needed from it. Have a great evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.